odhi bedo true kaka ng'ano wacho, but let's hope to bado kabar kan gimoro madhi kelo dongruok sana kata madhi kelo lokruok sana e sekta mar boda boda.
Erokamano ahinya Nacho. Ang'eni singo bende nang'eny sa bende aneno ka rengo mapiyo piyo. Kotendre kod singo mamoko bende ang'eni migo mochung' ne weche mag somo nyakoro Mgajwang bende noyango mbalariany mong'ere gi dho ngere kaka Open Universities mago online, mbalariany ma bende koro nyalo some mana achiel kachiel kokalo e mbui, ma bende migo mochung' ne weche mag somo nowacho ni gibiro bedo kiyange dwe mar 9 mano mar higa makama. Odiochieng' manyoro bende jatend piny Kenya bende nasingo ni gibiro bedo ka giyudo chata mano e dwene mano mar chako courses makamago, ka bende courses moseyangi gin courses 8 ma bende biro bedo ka itimo e mbalariany. Kapok wadonjo weche makamago, wadhi ne achiel kachiel nyaka e gwenge mag Muhoroni e kaunti ma Kisumu, kama Opiyo Wandayi mano ja od bura ma Ugunja loso gi sane. Kokamano, ikinyal bana loso kotendre kod wach mar Open Universities en ang'o? Opiyo Wandayi wanyal bedo kwa karam ne kinde machielo. Mana kanyalo winjo pachi odhiambo Ramogi kintiere e kaunti mano ma Kisumu. Nyakor Mgajwang wawinja nena ni Opiyo Wandayi wachango e kaunti ma Kisumu.
Yeah, that's fine. I am just I have a statement here I want to read. Yes, I think I have it now. And this statement is about the happenings in the sugar sector, but particularly in the sugar mills in Western Kenya and Nyanza. We must say from the outset that we are deeply concerned by developments in the sugar sector in the country, and particularly in Nyanza and Western Kenya sugar belts. There is clearly an all-out effort by cartels in the Kenya Kwanza regime to take over the sector by installing managers of questionable credentials to run the milling plants with the sole aim of using those millers as a cover-up for importation of sugar. In the end, these millers will become shells and farmers will be left helpless once they are run out of business through dumped imported sugar. The latest targets in this shady business are Muhoroni and Miwani sugar factories, where the appointment of the receiver manager, Mr. Francis Oko, was abruptly terminated on the 22nd of May this year, just about 1 week ago, under very unclear circumstances. As has become the new normal, Mr. Oko has been swiftly replaced by a person from an ethnic community that is suddenly emerging tops in every purported interview for public service jobs. Within a very short span of time, Chemelil Sugar Company, Nzoia Sugar, and Muhoroni Sugar are now under new CEOs from that one particular ethnic community. In the case of Miwani and Muhoroni, the receiver manager, who was appointed via Gazette Notice number 5473, has been sacked without his early appointment being degazetted, as is the requirement normally. His abrupt dismissal is a direct result of his relentless opposition to an attempted takeover of Miwani Sugar Factory land by Crossley Holdings Limited, a company that is reportedly holding briefs for sugar barons in Kenya Kwanza. And you must bear in mind the fact that this company, going by the name Crossley Holdings, is laying claim to 9,500 acres of Miwani Sugar Factory land. 9,500 acres. It was only because of the resistance of the locals that they were unable to forcefully take occupation of the land some time back, you will recall. The matter, of course, is in court at various stages. But you can imagine this brazen attempt by a private entity, really, to take over public utility, because Miwani Sugar land was donated to the government by the people. So the government holds it in trust for the people of Miwani. As leaders from the sugar belts of our country, and especially Nyanza, we refuse to be subjugated. We refuse to see our livelihoods go for a song. The Kenya Kwanza regime cannot steal our electoral victory, then steal our livelihoods. We therefore demand the immediate and unconstitutional reinstatement. We therefore demand the immediate and unconditional reinstatement of the Muhoroni and Miwani receiver manager. We shall accept nothing less. We also call on our county governments within Nyanza and Western Kenya regions to stand up for the people who elected them and protect their dignity and livelihoods. We promise that while this forceful takeover of the country by members of one ethnic community may take place everywhere else, it will certainly not happen here in Nyanza.